Hey guys, welcome back. It's Jeremy, your YouTube Snap-on guy. Let's get this truck tour rolling. So up front, some of the stuff has changed around a little bit as we move through the double play and get different things in here. But let's go ahead and go on to the next section of the truck. And this here is the socket rack. This is where I keep the sets of sockets. And I start out with the 1/4-inch sets on top. 3/8 down below, more 3/8 wobbles, until we get down to the 1/2 inch, and then we get into the 3/4 and 1 inch. And I'll go ahead and open these drawers up so we can take a look inside them. So let's take a look here, and all different types of 1/4-inch things, from swivel Torx, the low profile sets. Sorry about all the glare, there's a lot of lights in here. Wobbles, semi-deeps, deep, standard metrics. So a lot of different sets in there for 1/4-inch. There's a couple down here in for 3/8, semi-deeps, deeps, shallows, impacts, and then them also flow down into this one as well. So a good variety of different sockets for the different technicians. Here we get into some of the bigger stuff, some of the 1/2 inch wobbles, the 1/2 inch Allen sets, metric and standard. These are triple squares back there. Some more triple squares. It's all kinds of full socket sets. And this stuff used to take up a whole shelf, bottom shelf on my other couple trucks. So I actually love this system, even though it gets messy from the guys digging through there and from me digging through there as well. So now we got Torx, inverted Torx, Allens. So that's that one. This is the 1-inch deep drawer. So these are all 1-inch drive deep sockets. You can see the imprint they leave in there. And then, that one's heavy. The bottom one's the shallows, as well as there's some ball joint adapters in here. And then I have like the long 33mm lug nut sockets, 3/4 drive or 1-inch drive. So keep them way on the bottom, they're the heaviest. So that's my socket center there. So as we look down the sides here on the shelves, I have all my chrome sockets on one side, all my impacts on the other. Some guys do metric on one side and standard on the other. I just prefer the look of having all the like black sockets on one side, all the chrome sockets on the other side. And then I have them organized like as we go across the top. These are 3/8 metric, 3/8 standard, and then we get into some semi-deeps, different wobbles. We work our way up to some 1/2 inch drive stuff. Here I do have some impact 1/2 inch drive metrics, because those are the ones that guys either lose or we got a warranty out, so it's real easy for me to find the right size. And as we go down, you can just see all the different single sockets. So these are for replacements because people lost them, or for warranty reasons is why we have these single sockets. And there's my collection of different Allens and Torx. There's no rhyme or reason. We just got to dig through there when we need to find something. And then when I go to the other side, lots and lots of individual wobble sockets, deeps, shallows, semi-deeps, all the way down. And then all the different adapters and wobbles, stuff like that. Then we get to the next row, I got some 3/4 drive stuff, individual stuff. These we sell a ton of for guys taking lug nuts off. They love them for that. And then we go all the way down to the 1/4-inch drive. There's some magnet ones. They have magnets built in the top of them. And some 3/8 standards down there. We'll take a look at some of the shelving stuff. And it's hard to see. We got these hats hung up, so I apologize for that. But just some of the things that we have on the shelves here, from screwdriver sets and so on. And there's a little shelf way up on top there as well. Some stream lights. You know, you got to use as much space as you can. In the back, we got our sunglasses. I just don't have room up in the front for it. Different gloves, a couple Blue Point sets opened up so guys can see them. And then down below, I normally would put a cart down here, but I do have a heavy-duty road chest in this area. And I got the lid popped up so the guys can see the drawer configuration. This one has a cage on it. Different sweatshirts. Our puller board against the back wall. And we'll go ahead and open this up so you can see inside here. These things get run down the road, so things kind of tend to fall down once in a while. We try to keep it in there as best as we can, but that's the puller set. And nice to have on board. Typically, if somebody wants something, they can, you know, sometimes wait a little bit. But when it comes to a puller, when they want a puller, they need it now. In the back, I got some storage. There's some extra Valentine's bags up there, tap and die sets. This is for another Zeus. This blanket has saved me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from not getting damage on toolboxes. As you've seen in my videos, I like to stuff the center aisle, and I use that blanket to keep the straps from scratching the boxes. More storage down below. This is where I normally keep my creepers at, but I am sold out, and I'm not expecting to get another one for at least another week or so, they tell me. So that's kind of the back corner and around the top here. And then just each shelf, this stuff changes daily, you know, as guys buy stuff, as we get stuff in. And it gets moved around. Sometimes we got it stacked a little deep, other times not as deep. So kind of a look around. Now on the bottom, we got some drawers down here. We'll go ahead and open these drawers up. Lock and roll latches in there, and some straps I keep in the top. This is all different strapping we used when we got the trailer with us, or for strapping, because I will strap stuff in the middle aisle here and against the back door. The bottom drawer, there's our loaner diagnostic unit, and then just a bunch of different cables, adapters, OBD1 things. Never know when you're going to need it, and it's all in one spot. And then in the other side, I got some of my demo air tools. And I seen there's another one over here. There's a 1/2 inch as well. So I got an air hammer, a 1/2 inch of 3/8, and a cordless for some demo tools. Kind of keep them there. They're out of the way. I know where to find them. So that is the driver's side. We go to the passenger side. There again, we got a couple shelves up top. I'll try to keep the glare down to a minimum. But keep this stuff so guys can see it and find it, and so I can see it and find it. Get to this shelf is probably the only shelf that stays the same. That's where we keep all our different wrenches. And we have so many different sets, from standard length to stubbies to midget wrenches, ratchet wrenches, long ones. Just a lot of different ones. So the wrench sets are kept on that shelf. Here we have a lot of our plastic boxes, Blue Point stuff. We'll just walk down here. Mini ductor coils. Some 3M stuff, picks. There's a master flaring set, hydraulic flaring set, I should say, excuse me. Try to get a good look at our shelves. And then we get to the bottom, some gloves and more boxes and cased stuff. Some of it's open, some of it's closed. And then a lot of cordless stuff along the bottom. And then here again, we have a couple drawers. I'll see if I gotta move this Traxxas here. This drawer I usually keep like hats. And I got some of our soap in there. So there's a bunch of different types of hats I have in here. And then in the other one further, I got some little cubby down there where I keep some Redback boots. And then the all famous used bin, which is all full of used trade-in tools. This one I had water heat put in this truck. And the reason for that is it's just a little more efficient. So we got a water heater on one side, and then I do have an S-bar heater on the other side. So if we're parked at a shop and we got the truck shut off, I can fire up the diesel fire heater. But when we go down the road, we use the water heater. Another cubby on this whole side here, and we got a ball joint set. This is a Pro Link, my demo Pro Link, so if you guys want to try that out. And then you got some soap and some other things under there. So all kinds of nice little hiding spots all over this truck. Now, after you've seen all this stuff, we'll get to all the juicy stuff. Up in the ceiling. And I'm just going to kind of walk around so you can see some of these things. So these are going to be your metric wrenches, and these are the flank drive. And then in the middle over here, we have the flank drive plus, so you can see the teeth inside of them. And then as we go to the other side, then we have our standards. And we got what, like 1 3/16 there. And then as you see the ones missing, those are the ones that guys have purchased. So we'll be getting replacements for them here in the next day or so. And then in the standard flank drive, we got up to 1 5/16 on the truck for guys that need it. So wrenches, we have some different scrapers, files, ratcheting screwdrivers, security camera, a bunch of different screwdrivers because you never know which color you need and which size. And then into our extensions and our long adapters, like 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapters, stuff for doing transmission work. Some organization stuff, socket organizers, plier organizers, a bunch of brake tools for heavy duty stuff and for light duty stuff. There's some other brake tool stuff up over in this area and in this area. Try to keep some of that stuff organized. You only got so much room to put stuff and make it fit, so try to use as much room that they give us. So that is my truck. I'll give her one last look around. Once again, I appreciate you watching my channel, checking out my truck tour on this side. We still got a trailer to do, we got a warehouse to do, plus the other stuff that I mentioned yesterday in the video. So keep watching, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Right now we're just over 300, so everyone counts, and I really appreciate it. If you like this video, hit the like button, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.